Yeah, we're at the track covering the Sport of Kings. Coming up this week, the favourite makes it look easy in the Barbados feature at the Garrison Savannah. In Jamaica, is there a threat to Mojito's Triple Crown bid? This colt Huntsman may have sent that message after a massive win in Sunday's Mr. Lover Trophy. Another big win for the 4-year-old gelding Crown Prince at TNT's Santa Rosa Park. And we check in on the Royal Ascot Festival in England, showing live all this week on SportsMax. We're heading to Barbados for opening story.
8 runners in Saturday night's St. Anne's Garrison handicap feature at the Garrison Savannah. Most fancied in the betting, the 8-horse Vividly with Tishon Hazelwood in the saddle for the 6-year-old mare's first outing since an 8th place finish in the Sandy Lane Barbados Gold Cup in early March. There's the field, fairly competitive betting. The 1-horse Rapunzel's Dream at 3-1, 5-1 on number 2 Bejan Azteca. The Derby winner 3 years ago, War Eagle in the 3 box, is the 2-1 second favourite. Number 4, the Tanglewood Stakes runner-up Nelos is at 9-1. It's 8-1 on the 7-horse Sir Jimmy. And Vividly is a 3-2 favourite for trainer Charles Williams. In the combox with a call, Dean Springer watching the front-running favourite in control.
To get over the hill, they've got just under 3 furlongs to travel, and there's a perceptible improvement in the pulse as out in front. It is still Vividly. Sir Jimmy races into second. On the inside, Nelos falls away. Bejan Azteca staying on like a mother-in-law. And inside the quarter pole they come. And it's Vividly trying to go from woe to hoe. On the outside, here comes Sir Jimmy with a grand run. It's on the inside, Vividly on the outside. Sir Jimmy, Bejan Azteca rattling home. But it's going to be too late. It's all over. It's an absolute brilliant performance. Vividly.
Jockey Tishon Hazelwood was aboard Vividly's only previous win in December last year, and now the 24-year-old rider gets the job done once again for trainer Charles Williams and owners Jalissa Callender, Darwin Clark and Beth Koch. No horse in this field higher rated than Vividly, and she wins the St. Anne's Garrison comfortably by 3 1/4 lengths over the 5-1 bet. Bejan Azteca for her second win in 4 starts at the Garrison. Vividly clocks 1 minute 35 3/5 for 7.8 furlongs.
To Jamaica now for the main action from the Saturday-Sunday double race meet. Saturday's 9-race card headlined by the 7-furlong Thunderbird Trophy, run in honour of the Horse of the Year in 1980 when he won the Benson and Hedges Gold Cup and the Red Stripe Super Stakes.
Mute Mile winner Excessive Force, the 4-horse, scratched heavy betting support for the 4-year-old colt Runaway Alco, already with 2 big wins from 4 starts this year. A 1-9 favourite here. Only the 3-horse Duke of the Others in this 5-horse field gets notable support at 3-1. Not surprisingly, Runaway Alco in the gate-to-wire display here on a stroll in the hands of jockey Radish Roman, watched by ace commentator Brian Rickman.
As they leave the 5/16th in the Thunderbird, Runaway Algo under the hand ride and a cruising up the top of the lane. It's a Runaway Algo running away from them. Rider has a look behind him. Duke is the closest pursuer. The band near the rail, Money Monster right against it, and Sistine Treasure toiling at the back, but it is a Runaway Algo. The rider continues to peep behind him, and a Runaway Algo has slain this field. Inside the final 16th, it's a Runaway Algo, a triple for Radish Roman. This is the Thunderbird Trophy. Runaway Algo running away from them.
First time aboard Runaway Algo in a race for jockey Radish Roman, but after several exercise gallops aboard the colt, he knows his quality and clearly loves this performance. Adding to trophy wins he's already had this year in the Linda Della Penna Memorial and Seeking My Dream trophy races, the US-bred Runaway Algo easily gets his 8th win in 17 lifetime starts. Winning jockey Radish Roman back in form with an afternoon triple, snapping a 9-race day winless run. His 6th of May win aboard 777, his last victory before Saturday. Runaway Algo makes the Thunderbird look really easy. 14 1/4 lengths the victory margin over the 13-1 shot Money Monster. A pretty quick 1:24 3/5 the winning time for 7 furlongs for owners Landmark Farms and trainer Dale Murphy. Now to Sunday's card, where the Mr. Lover Trophy race over 9 furlongs and 25 yards, run in honour of the 1997 Jamaica Derby winner, who also won the TNT Derby at Santa Rosa Park that year, was the main event and a platform for the colt Huntsman to show he's probably the most qualified threat to Mojito's Triple Crown bid. Doesn't have much opposition here, but solid going 2 turns as a top 3-year-old's will in the St. Leger next month and the Derby in August.
It is Huntsman bouncing easily on that lead. Hustled up and asked for more. That's Burlap. Huntsman brings them into the lane. Burlap is hustled up and trying to get to Huntsman. Also coming on and trying to coming on that from sheer to bend. But this Huntsman is really traveling. traveling nicely in the afternoon sun at Caymanas Park in the second. It's Huntsman in front and beginning to stretch this lead. Huntsman as easy as a Sunday morning on a Sunday afternoon at Caymanas Park. Huntsman begins to bounce away. This is surely double digit. It's Action Packer and Lewis. Continuing where we left off yesterday, it's Huntsman in front.
Kevin Burnside on commentary. Huntsman beaten 13 lengths by Mojito in the Kingston, but rebounds here with a massive win, coasting home under leading jockey Ryan Lewis, who has reeled off 8 wins now in the last 4 race days. Huntsman by 16 lengths in the Mr. Lover Lover as a 1-9 favourite for trainer Ian Prasad, clocking 158 2/5 for 9.1 furlongs for his second win in 3 starts.
In Trinidad and Tobago, where the Arima Race Club staged a Labor Day holiday card on Monday, 4 runners contested the President's Cup over 9.5 furlongs at Santa Rosa Park.
Last year's Derby winner Soca Harmony, coming off a win in her last outing, was the race favourite, but she's only third here as her stablemate in the John O'Brien barn, Crown Prince, gets away from the field approaching the home turn, watched in the come box by John Rupert.
Just under 600 metres to go, and Crown Prince has taken the lead from Just Exhale. Soca Harmony is now being pressed now by Abrigo now to take closer order to her stablemate. Then comes Making Headlines. 400 metres to go at the top of the stretch now, and Crown Prince is the leader. Crown Prince brings them into the home stretch, a leader by 5 lengths. Just Exhale staying on. Soca Harmony is battling away. Then comes Making Headlines. 200 metres to go, and Crown Prince has pulled it clear. Soca Harmony is starting to make some inroads, but Crown Prince has the measure of this field. Just Exhale continues to battle on, but Crown Prince is going to add another graded success.
Last year's Guinness winner and runner-up to Soca Harmony in the Midsummer Classic and Derby, Crown Prince rebounds well from his loss to Soca Harmony in late May with a massive win under apprentice Tristan Phillips here in the President's Cup for the 4-year-old gelding's 7th win in 14 lifetime starts. A familiar 1-2 finish for champion trainer John O'Brien, who had an afternoon triple and has 7 President's Cup wins now. The Raroma Stable's 6-5 second favourite Crown Prince wins over the favourite Soca Harmony by 5 3/4 lengths, locking 203.66 for the 9.5 furlong trip.
Finally, the world-famous Royal Ascot Festival in England is showing live all this week on SportsMax. And the richest of the 5 days is Wednesday's Prince of Wales' Stakes with a purse of £1 million.
Not the result most expected Wednesday. The favourite Luxembourg with Ryan Moore riding for Aidan O'Brien marginally in front here. Barbadian trainer Sir Michael Stout's Bay Bridge, the 11-5 second favourite, toward the back of the field with Richard Kingscott and the Red Silks on the inside. But watch Mustardaf, widest of all, charging at them, entering the last 2 furlongs.
Luxembourg it is who has the lead. Adayar is now out in the clear. Mustardaf down the outside stakes his claim. Then Baybridge and White Prospero, and it's Mustardaf who's gone past some big guns here in the Prince of Wales's. He's 2 lengths clear from Adayar, Baybridge, Luxembourg. White Prospero staying up on the outside, but Mustardaf is running right away from some of the best horses in Europe. And Mustardaf for Jim Crowley.
Mustardaf by a widening 4 lengths under Jim Crowley for trainer John Gosden with a fabulous win in the £1 million Prince of Wales' Stakes.
Our statistical update before we go. Since our last show in the past week, a whopping 71 wins for Caribbean racing men in the USA and Canada. Among them, Sunday Stakes wins at Fort Erie for the Barbadian jockey Deshaun Bino and the Jamaican Kirk Johnson. We had a triple for Pravin Badri, the TNT jockey at Assiniboia Downs on Tuesday, when fellow TNT jock Sven Balroob also had stake success. The ex-Jamaica champion jockey Dane Nelson had a Friday night triple at Century Mile in Edmonton, and in Florida, a Sunday triple for the Barbadian Safi Joseph Jr., leading and champion trainer at Gulfstream Park. We've been at the track, covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.